Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be simply showing you the way to layer your eye makeup. First, your eyebrows. You define your eyebrows because once your eyebrows are not done, your makeup is going to be looking incomplete. Your eyes are going to be looking like something is missing, and it also helps you to fill your brows in your desired shape and also to have your desired outcome. Next, your eye primer. Your eye primer is basically what holds your eyeshadow in place. I put this right in the middle and then I'm going to buff it out the right way. You want to buff it out immediately, especially when you're using a dry primer. This one is not a primer, this is an eyeliner, but it serves as a primer. Depending on where I'm going, using a concealer as my base is not really my first choice. I would always use this particular one, or I'll use a proper eye primer because the difference is always clear. Sometimes your eyeshadow starts to break when you use a concealer instead of using a proper eye primer. And if you do not know how to apply eyeshadow, I'm going to tag a link in the description box so you can watch the detailed tutorial on how I apply my eyeshadow. The next thing you want to do is to apply your eyeshadow. I like to wear brown tones because it complements me a lot. I'm going to be using this Fenty bronzer as my eyeshadow. Any brown eyeshadow will really do the job. So I'm using a crease brush like this, and I'm just going to use it to pick a generous amount, dust off the excess. You put your eyeshadow to open up your eyes more. One of the many things my students learn in the beginner hands-on class is the right way to apply eyeshadow, and I guide them because I have to watch you do it and then I'll correct you over and over until you get it right. Your eyeshadow helps your eyes not to look dull, so I apply this in the center and then I blend it out nicely, just like so. You want to apply right after placing your eye primer. Once your eye primer settles, you can hardly ever go wrong with brown. I'm going to use a clean one and then I'm just going to use it to blend out the edges. So at this point, I like the way it's looking. I like to tightline. Tightlining makes a huge difference. This is highly optional. To tightline, you need a good black eyeliner. To apply this, I like to lift my eyelid and then you're going to shade from inside. Okay, so you're going to shade from inside. I know that a lot of people cannot handle that feeling of, getting teary. Even I get teary, but I'm able to handle it nicely. So when you tightline, you open up your eye in a more beautiful way. Use that pencil to also shade towards the ending of your eyelid. I like to extend my tightlining a little bit to the upper side. I'm just going to use a Telsi flat brush, push it out, whatever is left there. So this is the easy way you can do like an easy wing. You see what I'm doing? I'm not using any other products. And then just push out the excess. You have to use a brush that is very flat like this, okay? So just push out the excess and it will just give you that really nice wing. Grab a little foundation and we're going to use that to clean off the edges to make our wing more defined. And that's it. It took me less than 2 minutes, and then all you do is to lift your eye, shade with a pencil in the inner corner, shade, let that shading overflow a little bit at the end. Use your flat Telsi brush to just push out the excess and then use your concealer to clean it up. If you love your wing, try this method and let me know how it goes. Next thing is your mascara. You want to put a generous amount of mascara. So the longer side is what I'm going to just use to feed my lashes nicely. Wear a generous amount of mascara to clean up the mess on your lashes, make them look longer and fuller. And then if you want to wear false lashes, it comes right after this. But I will not be wearing false lashes today. So at this point, I'm liking everything the way it's looking. I'm just going to go ahead to wear my eyeliner. So the next thing is to line your eyes. So you're just going to push down your waterline and then line right on the waterline, okay? And I would always use my flat Telsi brush to just smoke out that ending so that it has that really nice soft smoky. If you don't want that extra smoky vibe, you can leave it. This is exactly how I layer my eye makeup. Let me know if you found this tutorial helpful.